Good morning, it's Jimmy, and here we are in Denver, checking out this awesome 1978 Toyota Hilux dually pickup truck with a flatbed now, but it didn't start out that way. So if you like what you see, please do subscribe and like, and we'll keep bringing you these things. This, well, like I said, it's a Toyota Hilux. This is a second generation Toyota pickup truck, built from 72 to 78, and this is a last year model, so 1978. These are interesting because these are pretty much what started Toyota on their successful path here in the US with their pickup trucks, and that continues today with obviously our Tacoma and everywhere else in the world with what's still called the Hilux. So what is it all about? Well, I mean, the looks are cool. It looks cool. It looks beefy. It's a little truck. Love the little, the double headlights are cool. This one's got supplemental turn signals. The Toyota logo is really cool, badge in the middle there. And this is actually a two-part grille made out of some kind of, it's either fiberglass or plastic. It's not metal. And they do tend to crack. These are neat little trucks, and these were actually pretty tough. I mean, really tough, obviously. This is a 78, like I said. It's still here. A lot of these were converted into motorhomes, which is what this one used to be, hence the dual rear axle. This one's an interesting two-tone brown gold color, which is really interesting because we'll get into that later, because this one was obviously well loved. But you've got the side marker lights, which are neat. Got the Toyota badging here on the side, very nice. The paint job is cool because it's got the pinstripe and everything going on. A real two-tone. Body vent up here. This one even has clearance lights because of the dually, I guess, or maybe they just added it. It's kind of interesting. Pretty thin front tires with hubcaps, but independent front suspension there, as you can see. Made for a relatively decent ride, at least for the front. The back would have been pretty tough, especially with a full load with that. I guess these are 1-tons, right? Most likely. So let's take a look at that. Here's a dual rear axle with fairly heavy leaf springs. Frame still looks pretty good. There's obviously some rot here on the cab, but frame looks decent. And like I said, this was obviously converted to a flatbed for doing some real work after its first job hauling people around as the motorhome was done. That's pretty commonly done. You do see these used that way quite a bit. It's kind of neat. It's got some little drawers here, but obviously that's not factory or anything. Big mud flaps. Interesting, on this side, it's only a single rear axle, or it's only a single wheel on this axle. I guess something happened to it and they decided to make it a single here for some time. In the bed is actually, I believe that's what was the dual rear wheel. So not quite sure what exactly happened there. But let's take a look under the hood and see more stuff. Let's see if I can open this. It's all jammed up. What did I just do? There we go. All right, got a prop out here. Let's put that in. All right, this is Toyota's famous 20R engine. This is a 2.2 liter inline 4 that would obviously go on to be used later on in, the what was not really called the Hilux, but just the Toyota pickup afterwards. But obviously a very stout engine. They last for pretty much, well, forever. And this is interesting because look at this. This is, well, the car was orange originally, or the truck was orange originally, and then repainted in this color. But there's another little surprise going on with that, which I'll share with you in a minute. Here's where we can see the camper part. This thing was converted by Keystone Coach Manufacturing in Florida in May of '79, but it's a July '78 build of the truck. So that's interesting. All the camper people would obviously do that. And here's the original Toyota nameplate or plate that describes what the engine is and so forth. But yeah, it's neat. Let's take a look inside, although somebody else is right now also. But yeah, here's what's interesting about this one. The door on the left side is actually green. So Toyota, obviously in the 70s, used some very cool colors. Orange, green, all kinds of other nice colors. But what's wild about this is that while it's an orange truck with a green door, it's been repainted with what looks like a fairly high quality paint job. with the you know, the pinstripes there and the 2-color and so forth. So it's kind of interesting. I'm guessing this was repainted relatively early in its life, but yeah, it's kind of cool. But man, I mean, the condition's great. Check this out. It's like an avocado green door handle on this side. Door cards look great. Very nice. The trim here is a little busted, but well, that's what happens. So full tint. I guess it was a Florida truck at one point, or it was at least converted in Florida, so who knows. But yeah, look at this. It's still complete in here, although the floorboards have been patched up with some diamond plate. These got a 5-speed actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reverse. So that's kind of cool. Not a 4-speed. Temperature gauges. You had a fuel and temperature gauge with some idiot lights, and then you had a 100-mile-an-hour speedometer. This one shows 65,305 miles. That's undoubtedly at least 165 or maybe even 265,000. Who knows? But yeah, this is very, very cool. Let's see what else. You've got these cool eyeball vent things going here. Hazard lights, or hazards, regular headlights. Obviously 3 pedals. Aftermarket radio, wipe wash, HVAC, no AC, and the fan on off, and then here it says Toyota in the dashboard again. And then the ashtray has a cool little knob on it. Love that. That's so cool to pull that out. I like that. And then down here is more vents, and then you have a glove box with some fake diamond plate on it, which is not factory obviously. These are metal glove boxes, metal dash with a pad on top. Got some extra spark plugs and other stuff in there. Let's go to the other side because we have another door panel over there in black that looks good. Actually, what's behind here? Anything? Can we see? How's the... I can't find the latch again. Maybe we'll try it from the other side. Got some moths, so it's been sitting for a little while. But yeah, love the body vent there. Like I said, the big flatbed is cool for hauling stuff around. That's interesting. Flatbed with, that's like corrugated roofing material. Let's take a look in the passenger. Ah, man, it's closed. That's a bummer. Let me see if I can open it again. That one gets stuck, I think. So let's see if we can go through here. And there we go. It's like opening the door for your lady, right? That's what a polite guy does. So let's take a look-see. Yeah, orange door on this side. Door panel looks pretty good here. A little torn there, and you've got a black armrest. But yeah, obviously another vent. That's interesting. This is a temporary registration permit. So this was actually, well, November, wow, 2015. So somebody temporarily registered it and probably never got around to doing the final reg. Interesting. So, yeah. Very, very neat. Oh, this one, it even still has the key in it. Obviously no battery, so it can't start. But always fun to see them when they do still have the key. Trying to think what else. I don't know. It's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got some rust. Well, I guess there's a lot of rust here. That's pretty bad. But that's just the fender. Inner structure seems okay. Even under here seems pretty good. So it's kind of wild that they scrapped it. Although it's interesting, this actually has the dual rear wheel on the front. I wonder if that was done just to haul it here or if it actually drove around like that. That'd be kind of interesting. Pretty wild. But yeah, that's it. That was the, well, a 1978 Toyota Hilux Dually. If you liked what you saw, please just subscribe and like, and we'll keep making these videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.